What does love have to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? Thanks to Tina Turner. Well, love has everything to do with how we are and how we interact with people. Welcome to a teaching moment with Tim. My name is Tim Burning, and I'm a chemistry teacher at my school. And a little quick story about chemistry. Some of you may have heard of chemistry as the study of love, right? Well, when my daughter was in maybe fourth grade, her basketball team was playing a tournament at my school, and I said, why not between games bring the girls up and show them a couple of little simple experiments? And as we came up, one of her friends asked, what does your dad teach? And she's like, chemistry. And she's like, isn't that the study of love? And I was like, yeah. Study of love and people, sharing your knowledge with others. And so what is love? Love is your ability to have compassion, empathy for other people, right? And as we go through our days, what we need to figure out is how do I show empathy or compassion towards others? And if I can give that to others, I will receive that in return. But not that you have to receive something, it's all about you giving something, all right? Teaching class, sometimes you have kids that are on task and doing well, and sometimes kids are like, when is the class period gonna end? But you gotta understand, I have no idea where these kids come from, what they do, what their home life is. And so if I can show some compassion, some empathy, listen to them, share some of the love I have with them, it matters. It matters to people when they know that they feel important or they feel loved. And the biggest story for me with this was with my family. I grew up on a dairy farm, a small dairy farm, and we had 5 kids in our family. And man, I was probably 10 years old when my parents sat us around the kitchen table where we would always eat together, because that was a big part of our family. We would always eat together every single time we could. And my mom was like, and my dad, and they were like, we're thinking about being a foster family. And I didn't really know too much about a foster family when I was about 10 years old, but what they said was, we feel like we have so much love within our family that we need to share that with other people that are not as fortunate. And that just blew my mind, because I was like, not everybody has the same life, has the same experience, has the same love that I get every single day. And for my mom wanting us to share that was amazing, was such a visionary for her, because she is all about that. And so is my dad. I'm so grateful for both of them. And so over the next 8 years, we had over 30 kids stay with us. Some would stay for a couple of days, some would stay for a little bit longer. And it was just amazing how these young kids born into this world, some babies, some kind of teenagers, just looking for affection, looking for a connection to make. And when you made a connection with that kid, they would just latch on like, ooh, I'm not letting go. And through that whole process, the last 2 children that we fostered were Tina and Penny, and we ended up adopting them, so loved them, so I'm so glad that they're in a family. But it wasn't until years later that my mom asked me, she's like, I never asked you kids how you were affected by us fostering it. And I never second thought it, I never second guessed it, because it was just an amazing thing for me to understand that there's such a need out there for people to give of themselves, to be giving of their love, their empathy, their emotion, their connections, and that not everybody gets that. So my challenge to you is, who can you show love to? And I'm not talking caressing and kissing kind of love, but you see somebody in the street, somebody walking down, somebody that might be a little disheartened. Could you talk to them? Could you say hi? Could you smile? Could you make them feel important? Because by doing that, you're making a connection with that person, and you have no idea what kind of ripple effect that would have. All right. So next time you hear Tina Turner ask, what's love got to do with it? It has everything to do with it. All right. Enjoy your day. Be powerful, be strong, and know there's greatness within you.